up, Mark? How you doing, man? Yeah, I had a pretty rough morning yesterday. I don't know what happened, but I had like all the symptoms of a fever without a fever. It's weird. Like I had that warm, chilled, achy feeling in my legs. I was like, why do I feel like this? I was cold, but I was hot. Okay, audio is spotty. Hold on a second. Now, is that better? Let me know if that's better. I just had to adjust the mic a little bit. Maybe I'll just adjust this up. Let me know if that fixes it. It's no. Maybe so. Somebody? I can't hear it, so I don't know. Got spotty again? Now it's working? Like this? Maybe I should just turn it on. Watch it myself. You know? Yes, it's good? Don't touch. Okay. Hold on. PVC pipe? Hey Anthony, what's up, man? I was gonna listen to it myself on my phone, so. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. Okay. Okay, that's kind of weird. Yeah, I don't ever touch it though. That's the thing. I never touch it, so it's kind of weird how that's happening. Anyways, yeah, a little update. I just don't know what happened yesterday. I felt like I had a fever, but I didn't have a fever. That's what was going on. It was very uncomfortable, and so I got some extra sleep. Yo, you're sick, Hefe? I'm sorry. I think a lot of people are getting sick right now. There's a temperature drop. I'm sorry, that really sucks. Yeah, I just got some extra sleep yesterday morning. Took a day off the gym. I think it was needed. Got some work done, and but we're back at it. But my guild leader was sick yesterday, so we didn't do our 10-man raid. So I was fine with that though, because I wouldn't play Dead Space. I'm trying to platinum trophy the Dead Space. I'm 4 trophies away from getting my platinum trophy. So I'll probably have another 2 or 3 playthroughs of that game, and I'll have it done. I'll move on to Dead Space 2 or Dead Space 3. Anthony, did you try the pre-patch yet for retail? I haven't touched it. Not yet. I'm just kind of, I don't know, I'm just kind of like a little bit busy with other things. I'm feeling kind of weird right now, honestly. I don't know why. I just feel like, you know? I'm sick, so I'm not going to do push-ups. Yeah, don't do push-ups, man. If you don't want to. Some people like to work out when they get sick. Like, oh, I'm going to sweat the sickness out. I'm like, I don't know what that means. You can't really sweat the sickness out, but, you know, okay. Yeah. Some people like to work out when they're sick, though. That's just their thing, I guess. Yeah, it sounds horrible, right? Oh, yeah. So we're going to do chest day today, because if I'm going to get back in the gym after missing a day, I want to do something fun. Let me go pull up the old chest workout. What do we got today? Let's see here. Boom. We do have bench press. Nice. I like bench press. Let me pop this in here. The weights. Bam. Bam. And then today's the 26th, I believe. Yeah. I have a VR study I gotta do today. More money for the trip I'm doing in January, which is nice. That'll be helpful. So. I've been watching a bunch of videos. Looks cool. Haven't played it yet. I've been grinding Honor to buy the threat set for Pally. Oh, cool. Okay, cool. Why for many people chest day is Wednesday? Mostly the actual chest day is Monday. It's International Chest Day is Monday. Because I always want to do the fun stuff right off the bat. So it's mostly Monday. Not being able to do any quests because all I have is holy gear. So, I'm actually I've been questing as holy, but I mean, you're holy with fearful glad gear, right? I mean, so you have PvP gear. I'm running around with 25-man Nax, and I probably could kill things a lot faster if I was Ret, but I'm like critting for 4,000 on Holy Shock on a whole bunch of stuff. I don't mind questing it as holy. It's not bad. Obviously, it'd be faster something else, but it's not too horribly bad if you're geared out, you know. But I went and busted out Sons of Hodir in a day, less than a day, matter of hours actually. I went and grinded up, yeah, full holy PvP gear. Yeah, you should be able to be fine. You know, that's not too terribly bad. You know, give them a good hammer, holy shock, exorcism, consecrate, wait for your cooldowns, pop it again, and then hammer wrath, done. Are you fully PvP gear? Yeah, you should be able to be. I think you'd be fine. You know, or I mean, I assume you're dual spec already, right? So you could just, yeah, I don't know. But I got Sons of Hodir done. I went out and grind out the gold, and I bought relics of Uldir. I just used those, and I got them all up. So I got my shoulder enchant now, which is good. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't mind questing the holy though. Although I feel stupid because right now I am dual spec as Ret, and I think did he do that? No, this is fine. And we did a 10-man run, and that two-handed mace dropped in Naxxramas, and they gave it to me to disenchant. But I was like, man, I could use this. I was like, nah, I'll just disenchant it. And now I was like, crap, I could have used that. Really good damage on it too. Man, it takes too much time as a holy. I also need to be able to smash kids for some of the achievements for Battlemaster. Are you going for Battlemaster? Holy crap, man. Are you gonna do it? That's some insane stuff. Dude, you went for Battlemaster? Woohoo! I guess it's only right, because you were on your way. You're doing it, Peter! You were on your way to do it in your old account, and you were, what, one achievement away? Something like that? Dang, now you want to make me do PvP and Wrath, and I said I wasn't going to do it. I a couple days ago, I was like, you know what, I'm not going to, because I'm going to focus on Dragonflight, so I'm not going to do PvP and Wrath. But now I'm like, you know what, maybe I should. Maybe I should. At the same time, you know, I got a PS5 recently, and that sparked my desire to do platinum trophies in PlayStation again. So what do? I immediately get my PS3 brought back from the dead, and I start playing Dead Space. No pun intended. AV perfection? Yeah. That's crazy. That's just nuts, man. What do you have to do for AV perfection? Yeah, what are the requirements for that? That seems something that's like never ever done kind of thing. Win without losing. Oh my gosh! How? You got to get like a whole team together. Be like, we will go and defend our first boss like right away. Holy crap, man! That is so hard. Cause like within the first minute and a half, that whole achievement is washed out. That's crazy. Yeah, and I got that achievement on my DK a few weeks. Wait, it actually happened? Oh my gosh. I didn't think it was like it actually happened. I think I had to plan for it. Holy junk. Wait. Aren't achievements account bound and not character bound. What, you not playing your DK anymore? Like, you just wait, screw it, we're going Pally? I thought you were just, like, getting gear for your Pally just because. Like, you were so hyped about it, too. You get the title, Hefe, which you'll never see anybody with that title. I love how it holds a review where you saying, yeah, we going Pally. That's funny. It's so funny. Too sweaty to try out. Because everyone's playing DK, is that why? It's a cool title. It's an awesome title. Yeah. That is, oh man. Anthony out? Yeah. Dang it. You know, because we haven't really played together in Wrath this entire time. We were like, are we doing this? Yeah, we're doing it. And I told everyone actually a couple days on the stream, I was like, Anthony and I were like, yeah, let's do Wrath. And we still haven't played crap with each other. The skill ceiling for DK is up there. Now you make me want to get into PvP. Dang. And I told Bash, I told Vajira, I was like, I'm not going to do PvP in Wrath. And so the other day he was doing PvP, he's like, yeah, I'm just going to do some YOLO stuff with it. I'm like, yeah, I'm down. He did not want to game with me, because he knew I sucked at healing, like in Arena. I'm good in Battlegrounds, but like in Arena I'm horrible, and he was doing everything to like stay away, and I kind of called him out on it. I was like, dang. I said I would give him an Abyss Crystal for 3 rounds. I just want to see what my gear, my Nax 25 gear would do in Arena. And he still wouldn't do it. And I was like, dang, the only guy who's offering you something to do just 3 battles to give you something that's worth like 100 and something 50 gold, and you still won't take it. I must be that bad at PvP. I called him out on it. I was like, what the freak, man? Will probably be his best in slot. Now for work. Dude, do you have to go to work, or I thought you were working at home? What the heck? Don't tell me they're making you go in the office, bro. Love you too, man, but no, the dream, working from home, man. Ah. Now you get smoked taking PvE to the Wrath PvP. Because in Wrath, yeah, Resilient do just damage takers, I know, but it's just like, that just has some meanings. Oh, okay. I know about the whole resilience thing, but I was like, I'm giving you something to go and just tank your score. Like, it's not gonna hurt you, and nobody else was giving him, and he was trying to do mercenary stuff. He's like, 1,000 gold for an hour. I'm the only one who's offering something, he still wouldn't do it. I was like, screw you. So, I'll see you, Anthony. I'll see you later, bro. We'll get some stuff going soon. Oh. Alright. You too, bro. Take care. Hefe, you ready for me to get some lifting on? So you can feel better? I don't know how me lifting is gonna make you feel better, but we'll do it. We will do it. Oh. I already did my cardio this morning. Did 30 minutes on the treadmill. Yeah. Whew. Let's get a couple of warm up presses in here. You should heal me as a holy. You're healed. Actually, it's even more healing. It's more purifying, you know. Purify. Get rid of the curse you got, or the whatever it is. Get rid of the poison you have in your body. Heavy weight. Yeah, the bar. Hey, I'm gonna sit here. Oh yeah. Oh. Whew. Oh yeah, Keith. Push it. What's up, bud? How you doing, man? Cleanse toxins smells, yeah. Push it real good. There's Purify, and then there's the other one. I don't know what it's called. cleanse. I think it's called cleanse. What are we doing? Starting off with 135? Yeah, 135. Okay. Oy. I don't know, guys. Like I said, like this week, like oh, we're gonna start over this week. Yeah, let's go. But this week has been really kind of weird lately. The possible signal. I took a COVID test just in case. Just in case. Came back negative. Thank goodness. So we're gonna sham me a bit. 10 minutes tonight? Yeah, I'm probably not gonna make that. You know, my set schedule was Tuesdays and Sundays, and if it ain't happening on Tuesday, it ain't happening. So I'll try and maybe catch like another one if I have time this weekend. So you're hoping the enhance feels right again in Dragonflight? You didn't like BFA shot me? Oh man. We'll see, Nick. I'm really looking forward to it. Like I'll be honest, like kind of hesitant to say this, but a lot of my big focus right now is on Dead Space. You know, I'm not grinding much in WoW. I've got everything kind of set up in Wrath to the point where like all I have to do is go in there, maybe do a couple quests, get some potions, and raid. That's it. Like Anthony's gonna do Battle Master. I don't know if I want to gear up and get PvP gear. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Rolling up DK on Dalaran to get things out. Oh, nice, awesome. Yeah, I'm waiting for the sale to happen whenever that does happen for transferring characters over, so I can get a better, discount. But yeah, like ever since I got my PS5, I'm like, ooh, PlayStation, let's go for achievements, because achievements on PlayStation are so good. There's something about it. Getting that platinum trophy is just like, oh, girl. So that's you in Steam Deck. I wish I could love the Steam Deck achievement system. It's just not as fulfilling. So I'm trying to get Dead Space 1, 2, and 3 done. And I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Oh gosh. My body still needs to wake up just a bit more, even though I've done cardio this morning. Ooh. Fat content is starting to go down, which is nice. It's it is always a long process losing fat, but it's a consistency of diet, working out, I didn't binge yesterday, which I'm really happy about. I wanted to. I really wanted to. I wanted to have like cereal for breakfast and soup and stuff that has high sodium for lunch and dinner, but I didn't. So, that saved me. How many are we doing? 10, right? Yeah. Alright. Oh. I saw this guy on Instagram, I don't know if you guys have seen him, but like, he bench pressed 500 pounds twice. But when he did it, and I know we talked about this before, but when he did it, he like bounced off of his chest. I'm like, there's something wrong about that. It makes me, I know we talked about it before, but it still bothers me. I'm like, not really a bench press, like you bounce it off your body, He moved 500 pounds, yes. But at the end of the day, he's still benching 5. Yeah, but it leaves room for people to... Is that like your chest elastic? It's an easier movement than a pause bench. See, there you go. That's what I'm talking about right there. People are gonna have a different opinion. Like, I benched 330 pounds, but it touched this before I pressed it up. Even I doubt myself on that. I'm like, I benched it. I want to say I benched it, not I benched it. That guy benched 500. That might be really annoying using the quotation marks and stuff. It's kind of annoying me just doing it. But I'm like, you know, to me a bench is a proper bench. Yeah, I did it twice. 500 pounds twice. Wait, pop, pop, and then racked it. And everyone was like giving fist bumps and stuff like that. It's on Instagram. If I see it again, or if I find it again, find the guy, I'll send you the video on Instagram, Mort. The shot video was kind of meh. Didn't feel it, yeah. What are we doing? 185. Taking it kind of chill today, guys. I'm not trying to blast myself. I'm not trying to blast myself. You know, the funny thing is, I remember when this right here, 185, like multiple times, was a real big challenge for me. So like, strength has increased, which is really nice. Yeah, but he benched it twice. I don't know. Whenever I see people bounce off their chest, I'm like, what bothers me about it is that you were relying on another part of your body to get it up there. And yes, you could say like, yeah, you're relying on your other parts of your body to even just bench anything, like your arms need to be in, but like you're heavily relying on your chest to get that extra oomph. It just doesn't sit well with me. I feel like a proper bench, you have to go down, do that pause, you know, or just touch your chest. Because I feel like people are like doing this thing with their body and pushing it off. I don't know. I really mean I don't know, as in like, I haven't really figured out what my true opinion on it is. Because if that's the case, 330 is not my max. Tell you though, right now I'm not like fully in the swing of like let's do chest, but that's actually pretty light for me, which is kind of nice. I kind of like that. So 95, what was it, 210 pounds? All right, we'll do that. Add an extra 2.5, make up for the extra 5 pounds. So there's also something most people don't know about, and that's leg drive. Yeah, it's a weird concept, but it's true. You know, some of the best benchers use their legs to push the bar. Yeah, it's like I said, it's a weird concept, but like when you drive your heels into the ground to power that energy up through your legs into your chest, and it works. It really works. You're like, ah, you know, and like just grind, just getting it out there. When someone does that, you have chickens down there? Don't know what that means, Hefe. Whew. Yeah, today actually feels pretty good so far. Oh crap, was I supposed to do 10? Ooh. I didn't know it was 10, I thought it was 10-8. I was like, that seemed a little too easy. Alright, well maybe I'll do 10 at 210. I can do that. That's fine. Oh, make up for the other toe I missed out on. We'll do that leg power. Yeah. Yeah! episode 2 I missed out on. Call that good. And how about we tie my pants so they don't fall off? Oh, yeah, I got a lot going on today, guys. I got a VR study I gotta head out to at around 12:30. And then I should come back home and do another episode for Vajira. See what kind of work I need to do for that one thing. Work on Tales of Azeroth. Got date night tonight. Got a lot going on. Got a whole lot going on. Let's make this easier on ourselves and just pop on an extra 10 pounds on each side. So I've been watching this guy on YouTube. I watched like 2 videos this morning. One of them I had seen before, but he breaks down Star Wars, and he does it in a way that really opens your eyes. He like critically analyzes the films in a way that doesn't just analyze one film, but he like as them as a whole. It's the character progression, like he's like why it does this and that, and he breaks it down really, really good. And I was talking about why, like the first video I watched was like why Luke Skywalker is like being like he's just a generic hero, but he's not. Like it was just really, really good. I should like post in like off WoW topic stuff on the Discord, like these videos. Like I find them very intriguing to watch. Oh, we're at 225. Yeah, is that right? Yeah. So it's technically double plate. You seen those? They're good, aren't they? Yeah. Yeah, he's really good though. Like, it's not even lore. It's film. He wasn't even talking about lore. It's about it's more critically analyzing film and how the characters work and stuff like that. Like I was just watching one called The Anti-Trilogy, where he talks about the new 3 episodes 7, 8, and 9, and how they're made to oppose 1, 2, and 3. Because every reference that 7, 8, and 9 only references episode 4, 5, and 6. Never ever references 1, 2, and 3, because J.J. Abrams clearly is not a fan of the prequels. And so everything is like anti that. So Force Awakens is pretty much anti-prequel. It's just giving a bunch of like references to A New Hope. That's it. And then obviously The Last Jedi is anti-Force Awakens and ruins everything. It's just like, oh my gosh. Jeez. And is it just me? Your favorites 4, 5, and 6? I don't know if I really have a favorite Star Wars. Hold on a second. Let me get these out here. Got 6 of these. 6? Yeah? Yeah, 6. I can do this. Oh, yeah! Oh yeah, feel good. Feel good. Whew. My problem is that people do a lot of thinking for the writers of Star Wars. Also, the best ones. I didn't know you're a Rogue One fan. Like I have a friend of mine who's like the best one's Rogue One, hands down. I like Rogue One. I thought it was really good, but to me it wasn't. I mean, it's not the best. And the only reason why is because there's something missing. I'm not sure what it is. I think it's because when I saw it in theaters, the first time I saw it, I fell asleep in the middle of the movie. I was really tired. And I think I associate my falling asleep in the theater with the movie in a negative connotation, and I don't like that. it just happened, you know? So I go, not the best, although it is good. And what I like about Rogue One is that there's this eeriness about it. And what I mean by that is because it's mentioned in A Last Hope when Mon Mothma is like, there are many people have died to get these plans to us. And that's all that's mentioned about it. And you're like, oh my gosh, what happened, you know? And it's kind of eeriness. And so when you watch the film, you're like, oh, this is the story of that like 2 sentences that she said, like holy crap. And that's why to me it's kind of eerie in that aspect, you know? So that's what I do love about it. You know, and then there's this big battle on this planet, and the Death Star, you know, took a chunk out of it. I don't think it blew up the planet. It didn't seem like it did. It wasn't at full power, you know? Because if you think about it, the next place that the Death Star attacked on after that planet was Alderaan. So, and they really gave like their full on Alderaan and blew it up. Like the fans fixed a lot of the plot holes. I watched one very cool fact about Yoda. Oh, okay, cool. Yo, Lances, what's up, man? There's a moment in it when my wife and I were watching it, and I realized that none of the characters that were in the movie are referenced again. Yeah, that's true. Very true. Dooku convinced once Yoda just to give a slight chance to Darkseid to know how it feels to understand Force better. But when Yoda gave in to the dark side just a little bit, Dooku started thinking, what have I done? What horror I could have unleashed upon the galaxy, but then Yoda stepped out of it. Okay, now is that canon lore or is that alternate universe? Because Dooku could have been talked about in alternate universe because April 2014 is when Disney said anything written before then is not canon. Everything going forward is. So, I'd be interested in that. And then the climax of the film happened. Also, that Vader scene was awesome. You know, going down the corridor. That Vader scene. Yeah, where was that, Hefe? It does sound like expanded universe. Some YouTube channel, yeah, but that's the thing. Like, okay, canon and expanded universe, it's kind of a big deal when it comes to Star Wars. Yeah, I played Fallen Order and I beat it, and I'm thinking about going back and getting the Plat trophy on PlayStation for it. I'm thinking about it. It's pretty hard. Last night I got one of the hardest trophies in Dead Space. You have to blow up these asteroids that are coming at you, but you have to retain 50% of your shield or above. And I got 55%, and so it took me an hour to do. So I'm like, oh man, that was rough. And I looked at some of the achievements for Fallen Order, and I was like, holy crap, some of these are really hard. So I don't know if, I might want to do it though. I might want to do it. The thing I love that The Mandalorian did was show what non-Force users view Force users like. Yeah, right? It's kind of cool. Yeah, it is a huge deal. Because, like, there are other people other than Jedi in the Star Wars universe, you know? So, I'm playing it I'm playing it now. Oh, you are? Okay. It's an awesome game. There's 40 years of now garbage lore that people still talk about. Pain Titans is okay. You just gave mortals their own version of right and wrong. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. Let's get these 10 knocked out here really quick, guys. I love that viewpoint. I love how they showed Vader when he was in the hallway, or Luke at the end of Mando season. It's end of season 2 finale. Season 2 finale. That was what we all wanted. We all wanted Luke to be this awesome Jedi, because we didn't get it in Last Jedi, because frickin' numbnuts ruined it for everybody. Rian Johnson, which I'm still I vow to not watch any more Rian Johnson films. I don't care how good Knives Out is. And everyone's like, oh, you gotta see Knives Out. I'm like, no, do you know who directed that film? The guy who destroyed Star Wars. That's who directed it. So why would I support his film? Screw it. I have that much hatred for the work he did on Last Jedi. No way. Ugh. Ugh. No, screw that. I'm not gonna watch Knives Out. Because of the good, no. Screw that. Oh. Whew. Only reason I'm playing it right now on NG Plus is to get Inquisitor outfit and red lightsaber. NG Plus, is that the hardest difficulty? It is a cool game. Black and red are my favorite colors, that's cool. Dude, I don't know how they screwed the sequel trilogy up so... I can tell you how. I mean, I know what you mean by I don't get how they did that. But realistically speaking, I know how they did it. It's because they didn't write it out before they actually, did it. They just said, we're gonna pre-production one film, do production, and then post, and then probably in the middle of post, after it's all done, then we're gonna have some other director come in here and he's gonna write the second one. Like, yeah, don't wing a trilogy. Like, you can't do that. And they did it. And I was like, you guys are stupid. Oh my gosh. How do you do something like that? Jeez. Can't believe it. So now it is questioned if Sargeras was a bad guy because he just disagreed with others. Yeah, that's interesting. How would it have been to have somebody like Kevin Feige that had a play? Yeah, right? Like, this is how it's all gonna work. Yeah, don't watch Knives Out. You're the first person that said don't watch Knives Out. Everyone else is like, you gotta watch it. I'm like, no, screw it. I had one friend almost convince me. One. He was a friend from film school who I talked to now and then. He lives in Vegas. He was like, dude, you gotta watch it. I was like, oh man. We were on the phone just kind of catching up. And he was telling me about it. And I'm like, it does sound good, but Rian Johnson directed it, so screw it. Disney has Dave Filoni and whatnot. Yeah. Oh, New Game Plus. Gotcha. Okay, gotcha. Exactly. Have a plan. Don't wing a trilogy. Yep. That's what I'd do if I didn't have time to prep for Dungeons and Dragons. Not when I'm handed a blank check and one of the biggest IPS of all time. Was Padme much older than Anakin? 7 years at least? Something like that? Not too much older. Not too much older. At least 10? Yeah, something like that. Thought about when I was a kid, but now, yeah. Keeps being said that Johnson is getting his own trilogy. Yeah, they said that along. Hey, what's up, Bryce? They said that a while back, but I haven't seen anything of it, I'm gonna be pissed if they give him his own trilogy and be like, what? So he can just make the audience go, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? What? Huh? What? I don't understand what's going on. Because that's basically what was happening in friggin' Last Jedi. Knives Out? Oh, wow, Lances. You're just like everybody else. You're just like everybody else, bud. You gotta watch Knives Out, man. You gotta watch Knives Out. Now I'll pass. Oh, thanks. I'm good. Don't need to watch every movie. Yeah, you spelled his name wrong. It's not R-Y-A-N. Look it up. It's almost Rian Johnson. That Disney would give Patty Jenkins her own Star Wars series after Wonder Woman 84. Actually, I enjoyed Wonder Woman 84 better than Wonder Woman, if I remember correctly. If I remember correctly. Maybe, I don't know. I watched them. I hate Wonder Woman 84. Did I like it? I think my initial reaction, I'm literally trying to remember. I'm not trying to backtrack or anything. I think my initial reaction was Okay, both of them, typical storytelling. You know, it wasn't anything, you know, it didn't really take me out of my element. I don't know, something missing there kind of thing. You know? So I was like, eh. I'm not sure if I can't remember which one. I remember saying something to Rosie. I'm like, hey, I really liked 84 better than the original. I don't know. I don't remember what I said. I think that's what I said, though. Oh, because you hate it. They keep saying Sheldon and they say they're going to do it again. No, they better not do it. Don't give them a trilogy. Back to that Rise of Skywalker or whatever. Hold on, let me get some music going here, guys. I love this Star Wars talk. I really do. Because when I'm watching these videos, I'm kind of getting my Star Wars hype on, you know? And then think about platting Fallen Order. It'd be really fun. So, Dude, I got Mort going off. Mort's like, da 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 da. Hey man, yeah, I didn't say hi because of this riveting discussion. So sorry about the Rise of Skywalker or whatever it did. It's prologue in Fortnite. Oh, I don't know about that. Like, who was drunk at the wheel when these movies were coming? I had a very strict rule about what makes a bad movie. If I feel like I waste my time, I didn't want to ever finish the film before I said, I want that time back. I bet you don't watch. I bet I don't watch Knives Out. You're probably right, Hefe. I'm not gonna watch Knives Out. You want me to go on a rant mode? Alright, let's go. Let's do this thing on the fast time. First off, straight up, Wonder Woman raped dude. Okay. She did. Patty Jenkins wants to deny it, but that's the big R right, the big right there. Okay. I love Star Wars. Hate new movies though. Yeah. You found this trigger. All movies are for childhood. And these new movies are butchering it and make it. Yeah, it's ruined. It's ruined. The only thing that's saving Star Wars right now is Mando, and that whole, like, you know, universe within the universe. Or if this is literally Anakin. Let me think about that. I don't know if Arthas is literally Anakin. Arthas knew his dad. That's a huge difference there. Although, yeah, he's geek. Yeah, I guess there's a lot of similarities. Yeah. Favorite villain of a lot of people. Same reason why people love Anakin so much. Vader. Mandalorian, Obi-Wan, Boba Fett, all of it. Yeah. Can you tell me why people were so upset with Obi-Wan? Like, I saw people and like Ewan McGregor apologize to the fans. Like, what are you apologizing for? It was great. What were people so upset about Obi-Wan for? I don't get it. I'm not really into Andor, Bryce. Like, I started watching the first episode and I was falling asleep. I don't know what it is. I'll try and do it again. I don't know. And it was done well. And Obi-Wan, yeah, I love that ending scene on the finale. It was great. Save Padme. That whole yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's okay. No. That's true. The more I think about it, I think you're right, Lancis. Yeah. Yeah, not a 1-to-1 ratio. Yeah, I get it. So I agree with you. Yeah, there's a lot of similarities. Definitely. But it's not necessarily a bad thing, you know? It's just a classic telling of a bad guy that just happened to be very similar. It's a classic hero's journey. Yeah, it's a classic hero's journey made for kids, actually. Yeah. And I just found out from this guy, and whether this is true or not, that Luke was named after Lucas, George Lucas. So it's actually him putting himself in that character. So it's a classic one, yeah. I feel like Arthas was inspired by Anakin. Could be. Could be. Obi-Wan was so good. What they were upset about when Kenobi hit Vader with the post-supremacy was that a black woman starred in it. And why were people upset about that? Oh, that's so good. That's kind of how I felt with Lord of the Rings, but kept thinking it's got to be better. Sunk cost fallacy kicked in all the way through the season. What's sunk cost fallacy? What is that? Not original stories, they're just stories done. Yeah, and that's fine. T-pose. I'm trying to follow like multiple things here, guys. You guys are like on one thing and somebody else is on something else, but they're like related. You know, it's really hard to read it all. Ryan Gosling? Oh, okay. I never heard that one. You're too invested in it to keep telling yourself it'll get good. Okay, gotcha. Okay, one sec. T-pose is when you stand straight. Yeah, I know that, but I'm like, why are you talking about T-pose? I know what T-pose is, and I use it a lot in 3D animation. Like, why are you talking about T-pose? You're confusing me. Who was bombarding Vader with rocks? Oh, well, how was I supposed to link that immediately? Like, okay, yeah, T-pose, yeah, Obi-Wan. Like, come on. T-pose, I think Maya, I think Blender, I think Unreal Engine, I think 3D animation. Come on, Lances. Stop trying to make me play 7 Degrees from Kevin Bacon. Jeez. People were really upset for some reason that Moses Ingram, for no other reason than she existed and starred in the show. Really? What? They were upset that there was a young girl playing Leia, even though that girl was phenomenal. Yeah, she was awesome. Why were people upset about this? And why were they upset about Moses Ingram? Yeah, I want to know. Yeah, I thought she did a really good job as the Inquisitor, you know? Right? It's the worst part about Star Wars, yeah. Jabba Hutt outfit, teen to play. No, I don't think that's it, Lances. I just wanted to, because it makes sense that Leia would be the age she is. You know? I'll say this and you'll understand why they were upset. What country do we live in? Yeah, America and racism. But that doesn't it doesn't make sense why Ewan McGregor would apologize for the show. You know? Why would he apologize? I know he's not that kind of a person. And he's Scottish, by the way, you know? So why would he be apologizing? What was he apologizing about? Oh, he apologized to her? The second sister in the Fallen Order? I don't remember. That is really messed up. That is so jacked up. I didn't want to believe it, you know? People were pissed off that a black woman was in the show. Like, come on! She was awesome. I think she did a really good job. Came out and said that if you have a problem with Moses, you're no fan of Star Wars. Okay, so he didn't apologize to the fans. He apologized to her and then went after the fans. Racism, Hefe, that's what the problem was. That was the issue. Racism. Supposed to say hate Last Jedi. It was the same with the Asian chick in the... Yep, I remember that. I remember that. And unfortunately, that whole thing, and then taking her character and just blam, like blasting her character into nothing for Rise of Skywalker, kind of derailed her career. I haven't seen or heard any news of her acting career. I mean, maybe I'll look in IMDb and just double check, but it doesn't seem like it went well. Push-up, we got push-ups? Oh, cool. All right, you can do that. Hey, Roofstone, what's up? How are ya? Sadly, nerd culture is rampant with weird conservative recruitment, with these nerdoms being full and racist and sexist. Yeah, right? It's freaking bad. Trolls, yeah. Just the worst. Yeah, I don't think any of us want to accept that halfway. I love Star Wars. I grew up with Star Wars. Yeah, me too. And it's one of the first films I learned to love technical aspects of film. Yeah, but the fandom is awful. Yeah, it's really bad. That's really bad. I'm not a super deep lore enthusiast of, hi guys, of Star Wars, but I know quite a bit enough to hold a conversation. I can hold a pretty good, deep conversation in Star Wars, but I'm not like in the year of 527 ADRC, the Jedi Order was actually run by a guy named Makufu, and, or whatever, I don't know that deep. So, I can hold a conversation, though. Oh. Whew. She really didn't deserve the hate. She didn't have anything to do with the poor... Yeah, she didn't have anything to do with the poor writing. Again, that's why I won't watch any Rian Johnson films anymore. Just freaking horrible. No, I'm not watching Witcher. I don't want to watch Witcher. It's not my thing. I watched you talking about that Nilfgaard mage. What? Oh, you guys are talking about that? Yeah, you guys gonna go off your Witcher thing? That's cool. No problem. Dude, her and John Boyega got screwed by the recent Star Wars films. Yeah, they kind of did. No, I actually haven't seen Star Wars. I've seen 20 minutes of what I have been told was the worst Star Wars movie, and that's it. That is it. This was on the telly, and there was a kid in a race on a sand planet. Yeah, it was so boring, so I turned it off. Star Wars aligned to make me watch the worst part of the worst movie, apparently. What I'll say Star Wars is like, I think one of the best like stories ever told. Yes. I recommend watching them at least once to say you did it, and you're either gonna like it or you're gonna hate it. I think I rarely meet people that go, but yeah, it's yeah, Star Wars is great. Oh. How you doing, Russo? How's everything in your part of the world? How's the husband? Are you doing good? Oh. Whew. Whew. Oh boy. Oh, both doing good? Good. Enjoying the pre-patch? I haven't dived in yet. I was in more fantasy than sci-fi anyway, so it's like it's a huge hole in my culture knowledge. Yeah, that's true. If you're really more into the fantasy side, definitely. One day I'll get around to giving it a watch. Yeah, since you're one of the few that haven't watched the original, it would be really cool for you to start with episode 1, go to 2, go to 3. There's actually a certain order that doesn't follow that. I think it's like 1, 2, 4, 3, or something like that. Like, there's a certain order where you watch ahead, so you get certain information, and you come back and you watch like 2 and 3 or 3. It's something crazy like that, but it actually kind of works. But it'd be cool for you to just follow from the get-go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can go ahead and skip 7, 8, and 9. No need to watch those. Machete order? Yeah, it's the machete order. That's what it is. And all that writers thing with. Okay, you guys are talking about your stuff. Whew. Oh, is it 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6? Really? So 4, 5. Okay, New Hope, Emperor Strikes Back. Okay, so you get like how bad. Okay, yeah, and then you go back and then start there. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, I can see that order working. Like, oh, he's really bad, this Darth Vader guy. Let's go and find out and see how he got to this point. That's kind of cool. I like that. Star Wars Before She Met Me, and we powered through all 9 of them, as much as it pained me through some of the movies. What happens in the Empire? Yeah, right. Then you go back. That's a really good way of doing it. Yeah, I would do it that way, Rootstone. Dude, that's a really good way. Dang, that's a good way. I should watch them like that sometime. 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6. Ooh. Ooh, that's good. Oh. Yeah, that actually would make for a much more powerful Return of the Jedi watching experience. Because then you're really connected with the characters. You know? Like, you really, really get connected with the characters that way. Whew. In fact, you could skip Phantom Menace if you want, but have Ray Park and Liam Neeson. I don't think you should skip Phantom Menace. Not at all. Because you're skipping Duel of the Fates, man. One of the best fight choreographed sequences in all of Star Wars. It was followed up with something good. Yeah, because nobody really understood that Force Awakens was just kind of a rip-off of 4 until after the movie. You know, like people were like still suspension of disbelief. Are like, oh, this is great. You know, Qui-Gon is actually ahead of his time within the Jedi Order. I have met and talked martial arts with Ray Park. Oh, you have? That's cool. Yeah, I know he visits a lot of comic book shops in the nation. He would wipe the floor with Neeson and McGregor. That dude is solid muscle and seriously into what he did. Yeah, he's a really cool guy. I'd like to meet him. Freaking Darth Maul. I love how they brought him back for Solo. I like Solo. I don't know what other people say, but I like Solo. His was the one bigger. Force Ghost suck. Yeah, he is. He was one. Period. He was the one who figured out how to become Force Ghost. Oh, you mean Qui-Gon? Okay, we were talking about Darth Maul. I was like, what do you mean Darth Maul didn't become a Force Ghost? Yeah, Duel of the Fates. Solo was done dirty. Yeah, I will in a second, Lances. Give me a second. Ooh. I'll be honest with you guys, I'm kind of looking forward to getting this contract over with that I'm working with right now. I'm not really enjoying the process of, I won't say much, keep my mouth shut. It's just becoming a bit more stressful having to have like someone over me like, oh, fix this, and he got a little lippy yesterday because he assumed what I was saying was something else. And he was like, I asked for this first. And I was like, yeah, I'm doing that. It's happening right now. He goes, I assumed syncing was this. I thought that's what was uploading. I'm like, whatever, you know. I hate that. Not the most pleasant experience, to be honest. But, oh well. We're not friends. We just work together. There was no way it was going to do well in theaters. Right after Infinity War, a weird time and way too close. Yeah, because people have to understand that not every family or every person is just going to go out and see every single movie in the theater. Some families may have a thing where they're like, hey, we can go see a movie this month, this month. Maybe not next month, we can go see it this month because guess what? We have 4 kids and movies are $12 to $15 a pop. So families who are just working paycheck by paycheck, they're gonna spend $100 to go to the theater for the wife, the husband, and the 4 kids. And then they're gonna want popcorn, which is like another $1,000. So they're gonna spend a lot of money to go for that one theater experience, and that's all that they can afford. Maybe for the next 4 months, and that's one family out of millions. So you gotta choose your movie wisely. Well, we're not gonna miss Infinity War. Who's gonna miss Infinity War? You know? Everyone's gonna go see Infinity War because everyone wants to finish that story off. So let's go bring the kids to go see Infinity War. We're gonna have a really good time. So they go see Infinity War, it's hype, it's awesome, it's great. Then Solo comes out, and sorry, we can't afford to go see it, you know, because we went and saw Infinity War. They have to realize that, you know? Oh, jeez. Oh. 2 films, pre-Falcon and post. Okay, wait, I'm getting really behind, guys, sorry. Darth Maul is great, yeah, he's freaking awesome. I get the sense that they didn't know what movie they wanted. Yeah, sometimes, Hefe, sometimes. I would have heard you for breaking into 2 films, pre-Falcon and post-Falcon. I don't know about the double film. Like, double film for Solo? I don't mean it as a condescending thing. Power through for the shit and then bounce out. Wait, I missed that. What happened? Yeah, exactly there. Going to see Infinity War, not a one-off Star Wars movie. Yeah. No joke. Now that I'm doing this diet, I crave movie theater popcorn because it's just... I know, like Harkins popcorn? Oh my gosh. So good. It is so legit. The first half of Solo was a heist film. The second half was a prison escape movie. Yeah, I think if you're enjoying... Hold on a second. There's a difference between critically analyzing a film and enjoying a film. Big difference. And we talked a lot about that in college. You know? Because most of my college education was, let's critically analyze this. And I disagree with a lot of my professors. Actually, one in particular. Because a lot of them were like, this means this in this movie, and this means that in that movie. And I'm like, bull freaking crap. That's your subjective opinion. You can't prove that. You can't prove it. Like, okay, I'm gonna get a little graphical here, but this was educational. We talked about horror movies. And, you enjoyed Solo for the most part? Yeah. Yeah, right? That's the same with games too. I've been reading that Modern Warfare 2 is mediocre, but I had so much fun playing the campaign. Can you explain that? My stepson and I were talking about that. Okay, they're re-releasing Modern Warfare 2? Is it like a redo? Or is it the same... Is it the same Modern Warfare 2 that came out like 12 years ago? It's a remaster? Okay, because that was like the best Modern Warfare that ever came out. I just feel like it didn't have a story so much as it was, we have to explain these pieces of Han's backstory. Yeah. Yeah. They made a new Modern Warfare 2. Wrong, it's not a remaster? Okay. It's milking a dead cow. Yeah, but they make money. So, is it just a new story? Well, why call it Modern Warfare 2 when that's already happened? Can't you come up with a new name? It's a whole new game. Wow. Wow, why not just continue the name? Modern Warfare 17,000 or whatever, you know? I don't mean to like diss on Modern Warfare or Call of Duty games, but they can actually be really fun, you know? Yeah, I think they're good for like, for me they're like good for just like that. I want to kill stuff without killing things in real life, you know? So, sounds kind of dark actually. Alright. I like this conversation we're having though. I really like this, guys. Modern Warfare and Modern Warfare 2 are so powerful games. They're not my cup of tea, but that's my opinion. Yeah, so they did it because the new Modern Warfares are a complete reboot of the games. It was done because up until Modern Warfare 2019, Call of Duty was starting to tank. Okay, gotcha. So back to my thing, like, about film. It's like, yeah, you can look at a film and be like, oh, this first part of the movie was, you know, a heist, and the second part was a prison break. Well, yeah, but when you look at it that way, it kind of like ruins the fun. Movies are supposed to be fun, you know? When you critically analyze movies, they can either break the entertainment value of a movie, or they can make it more entertaining because you're looking at the deep aspects of it and assuming that that's what the director was wanting, you know? Unless the director comes out and says it himself. So that was the problem I had in college, because we had this teacher come in, this professor talk about horror movies, and we went back to Friday the 13th, which is like one of the most classic horror, you know, movies that ever came out. And it was actually pretty cool because some of the things you're like, okay, can't really disagree with that because it's so blatant obvious. Everyone who dies in Friday the 13th has something associated with the color red. The girl at the beginning, she's backpacking her way to the camp. She never really makes it to camp. She has a red backpack. The guy with the truck, his truck is red. Everyone has either wearing something or associated with red, except for the girl who lives. She has nothing red. So I was like, okay, that's pretty clear that everyone else who has red is gonna die, you know? Yeah, and so, but here's the thing that, there's some like other speculations that I found interesting, like the main girl, she's also gonna be the heroine because, there's like the horror rules, all right? She's not sexually available. She's a virgin. If you're sexually available in a horror movie, you're dead. That's it. If you have sex in a movie, you're dead. That's just a horror movie, like a genre kind of thing. So, boom, she lives. But the things I didn't agree with what this professor was saying, but it was talking about how she got really deep into like how sodomy was a thing because Kevin Bacon's character, he's laying on the bed and the killer, which is the mom of Jason, stabs him from under the bed through his neck, and she related that to sodomy because it was being penetrated from behind. I was like, what? Come on. That's not exactly what unless the director said that that's what he wanted, you can't assume that. I was like, I was like, this is getting dumb. This is dumb. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I'm like, you can't say that that's what that meant exactly. Yeah, exactly. It was so stupid. And I was sitting there in this lecture hall going, what? You made a lot of sense until now. You made a lot of sense, you know? Ugh. Until you pull that bull crap out. That was like, okay, that's a little like too left wing, you know, assumption there. But there are some horror rules, like the red. That's kind of a thing that's carried on. And like certain movies have broken certain trends, like Get Out. Get Out was great because the black guy didn't die. You know, he was actually the ones who lived. That's kind of a trope, you know, that the black guy always dies in the movie kind of thing. Also, just the story of Get Out was really well written. And that's more of a recent horror film too. Oh man. Whew. Black guy always dies first. And the whole running gag is betting each other to bigger and bigger piles of BS. Kali bet her she couldn't make that. I'm way behind, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm not the San Diego, bro. What? Stretching. You know what it was? A colleague bet her she couldn't make that connection. And a few people have jobs given those kind of talks, yeah. That was dumb. Everything else was cool. Everything else was really cool. Most of everything else was cool. Except that part, I was like, no. I'll tell you one of the most disturbing things I saw. My first semester in college, I had a film class 101. And our teacher, Professor Lemur, I think, we were watching a part from a film, and I don't know if you know this film, called The Crying Game. If you know what it is, you know what it is. But basically, it got to the scene where the guy is sitting down in front of the girl and goes down, and there's a big old dick right there. And this is on a huge screen. And our professor pauses it. So, big old thing on the screen in a lecture room of 100 students, and he's like, if you never get uncomfortable in college, you had a bad education, blah blah blah, and he starts lecturing about this scene with a big old penis right there. And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? And so we got out of class and some of the students were like, why did he do that? It was unnecessary. Oh, dude, no, he was a creep, and he even wrote his own textbook. He was a creep. Look, he was really uncomfortable. I was just sitting there going, really? Come on, man. Come on. Come on. We don't need that. You know? Because, I mean, there were some older people, like, around my age in the class, some. But most of these are going to be like 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds who are just going to want to giggle. You know, they just got out of high school. They're just going into college, and they're like, I don't know. I'm not sure what kind of point this guy was trying to prove. Anyway, I don't know why I brought that up, but like he always said, like, this means that in that movie. That's why. Because that guy was like, he was under the impression that film is not subjective. It is all a meaning. And I'm like, but your reasoning for it is subjective. Because you didn't get that from the director or the screenwriter. Yeah, this is what we happened, guys. Like, we came down to this, like, okay, the guy I was watching about the Star Wars stuff, he does it in a way that makes sense. He gives you facts and shows you parts of movies that back up his theory. So it makes it look like it's less subjective and more factually based. That's why I like his stuff. I'm more pressing this to pulling these together. I need to stop pressing. That's why I like his videos. Because he backs it up. He goes, Yoda meant this when he said this because he said it here, you know? How long ago was this? 2018. Yeah, this year in my head. 2018? Yeah, 2018. He wanted to prove that idiotic man who obviously is not getting laid are alive and well. That's so true. That's funny. Alive and well. Yeah, it's seared in my head, Bryce, forever. Ayo. Oh man. Whew. Yeah, but like going back to the Star Wars thing, I love that Star Wars. Now I want to plat Fallen Order. That game. My favorite character in Fallen Order is Taron Malagos. You got in a guild? Yay! Oh, you're doing 25 max? Nice, nice. Yeah, Fallen Order was great. Y'all, you soft reserved Armageddon? Nice. Let's hopefully it drops for you. It's an EU guild? She's sport. Yeah, but it's an EU guild, so just saying. So it's not real. Ouch. Oh, you're gonna set Lances off. I'm waiting for the ree. Yeah, Lance says if you get Armageddon, it's not the real Armageddon. I'm sorry. I would have raised my hand and started asking questions about whether the particular body is to his liking. Oh, dang. You cannot ban more just because he's a mutt in the channel. Did you seriously try doing that? Yeah, time for the popcorn. Let's go to Harkins and get some popcorn, Bryce. Honestly, I want to do more VR, big screen movie watching and get some popcorn from Harkins, and I just have my own theater experience. It is so legit. Big screen is so legit. Mork, if you ever want to watch a movie in big screen with me, let me know, man. You should come and hang out, do movie nights with us. We go see movies together and talk about them. Mork, what if we watch Star Wars in big screen together? How cool would that be? I've been so lost in this conversation with you guys, I'm just kind of like in auto mode with the workout. It's kind of cool. I'm digging it. This is falling off. Push this down. Yeah! There we go. Whew. Dude, don't even joke with me on that. I joke with you about what, Bryce? It's not real Armageddon because it's Armageddon. I need to intake more carbs, so I'll do it for the popcorn. I like this music, it's good. Wait, what are you talking about, Bryce? Getting the Harkins popcorn? Oh, dude, I love Harkins popcorn. The only thing is like I can't find the right type of the flavoring because they changed their flavoring years back to a new brand, or the brand made some changes. My favorite one at Harkins is the caramel. If I can get the caramel sprinkled like dust and put it on top, it's great. But to find just the normal caramel in stores, it's really hard to find. I've looked. I finally ended up getting like a cheese caramel, which sounds really weird, but it tastes okay. It's not caramel though, you know? I can't really eat that right now. Yeah, you can't. That's gonna blow up your calorie intake, man. Other guy that SRs over again is Prot Pala. Okay. Yeah, I love the caramel seasoning. That's my favorite one. Like I used to go with ranch. I was like, no, I want like sweet. I want something with sugar, you know. And then add the oil, the butter flavored oil on top with the caramel. Oh, it's like a fat kid's dream, dude. I have probably a calorie headroom every day. Eating 2,600. That's to lose weight. Oh my gosh, dude. Dude, if your deficit is 26, that's the thing. Like Bajira is like, I'm eating 4,000 calories a day. I'm like, how? You work out in the gym, but yet you don't. Maybe it's because he just has so much muscle over the years that's what he has to do to maintain. Because he sits around and on the computer all day. But it's kind of crazy. But yeah, 2,600 calories. And if you're eating pretty clean, your stomach's gonna be full. Probably. I'm more salty than sweet popcorn, but I also like sweet popcorn. Yeah, I love sweet popcorn. Okay, how many calories are you taking in, Hefe? Do you know? Do you know how many calories you're taking in a day? If you're the calorie king, do you have a different number that will blow our minds? How about we do this last set of flies? We'll talk calories. I'm on 1,900 calories a day right now. That's a deficit for me. I'm losing weight, losing fat. Plus I'm doing about 8 workouts a week. 4 cardio sessions, no, 9 workouts actually. 4 cardio sessions and 5 gym weight sessions, resistance training. Oh. I need to do this though, guys, that's the thing. because I work on my computer all day. I'll get fat if I don't work out and watch my calories. If I really wanted my way, I would just eat what I want, just get fat, but I would never feel good about myself. Plus, I like looking good for Rosie too, you know? I'd rather she find me attractive than not. Oh, it is kind of an important aspect in a relationship. 1 pound of muscle burns like 250-ish calories. Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, so Bajero is gonna be a lot of muscle, burn a lot of calories, yeah. 100, 150, I don't know. I don't know much, but really not much. No, I'm broke as can't afford food. Not necessarily. I mean, if you can afford cheap ramen noodles, it has a lot of calories in it. It's just very calorie dense food, you know, that's cheap, not very healthy. My day is 100% clean because I need to intake some garbage stuff to hit the calorie mark. You can make it, you can make it clean. It's just you're gonna be full, you know? If you don't have such calorie dense foods to hit the calories and yet eat healthy so you feel good about yourself, or you have the energy instead of throwing down some artificial sugar stuff, or, you know, like a tomato sauce that has sugar in it, you know, just stay away from the sugar, which will spike your insulin. So you can do it. It's just your stomach's gonna be like, I'm full. What do you mean we need to eat again? You know, that's about it. Like if you do sweet potatoes or something like that. I get it though. Like, you know, you're gonna hit that extra, you know, garbage food just hit that mark because you don't want to feel like full all the time. But if you're losing weight, it's not too horribly bad. I mean, like the healthy eating will help you stay away from feeling like your stomach's empty, so you don't have that I'm hungry feeling, you know. So, dragging a wooden log about 5 meters long with a chain down the field. Ugh. Hey, do not do those things for me. What things? What are you talking about? You want to say I also like to cook for you, Rosie, for Rosie too? Oh, looking good for you? I like looking good for you. I like looking good for me. But that's just an awesome side effect, because I look good for you. I think that's important, you know? There's nothing wrong about that. You know? I think there's nothing wrong with, you know, me wanting to look good for you. I do everything definitely for me. I want to feel good about myself, but I do like looking good for my wife. You know? Not really that much. That's the problem. I hate the full feeling. Yeah. Would you hate the full feeling more, or do you hate feeling hungry? You know? A lot of chicken throughout the day. And veggies. Gotcha. That muscle doesn't nearly burn 250 calories per pound. Yeah, it seems like it's a bit. You two are so sweet, couple. Me and my girlfriend are too cold. Looking at members. That's funny. Hang out, Chris. Oh, we're done with these. Oh, okay, cool. I'll put these back. No, the difference. Rosie and I, we just know what we want. That's the thing. That's why we got married when we got married, because we were old enough to go, this is what I want. This is what I'm looking for. You fit that, you know? I like the way you roll. And we're like, let's go. Because we had been through enough bull crap in our lives to know what we didn't want in a relationship. And so we fixed that right away. So we met each other, we liked everything about it. We liked the idea of having to deal with the things we didn't like, you know? Or we were willing to deal with the things we didn't like. And we went for it, and it's been great ever since. Oddly enough, I'm fine with the hungry feeling. Got used to it when I dropped all that weight in the first, yeah, I bet you did. Feels so slow. Yeah. Our wedding was literally $500. We had been through the whole wedding thing, and we were like, you know what? We don't want to have to go through all that again and pay a ton of money. $500, 2 hours, done. Signed, witness. Next day, gave it back to the court, done. And we couldn't have had it any other way. It was just the best. Not a big ceremony, just get it done. So, whew. As long as your diet is majorly clean, you'd be just fine filling it with some random carbs or fats. Yeah, I don't worry about it a ton, just mostly worry about getting the macros in. Are you on a meal plan? Does your coach have that for you? Or are you kind of just doing it yourself? I'm not saying that to offer anything, Bryce. You know how to diet. You've lost all that weight before, but this is also very different. You're trying to build muscle and also stay pretty lean. But yeah, I would hope that he's actually providing you with a meal plan if you paid $3,000 for for everything you're doing with him. Like, holy freaking crap, man. Please tell me he is. Ugh. The horse guy for free or what? Yeah. He gave me a rough start to it, but we would talk after a bit to see how I'm doing. The meals have started before I dropped 3K. So he does give you meal plans, or he doesn't. That's not really, I'm not trying to be a dick. That's not really answering the question. Because he gave me a rough start to it. That's not really giving you a meal plan. That's just saying, hey, eat like this, and I'll see you at the workout. That's, if you drop 3K on a coach, you better be dishing out freaking meal plans. You better be doing the whole freaking thing. Rough start means he gave me stuff I should eat. Again, the meal plan is not. Bro, I'm sorry. I don't mean to make you feel bad, but that's freaking garbage. I'm sorry. I'm sorry because I know you're probably gonna get irritated at me saying this, but he should be giving you meal plans. If you're forking out that much money, like holy freaking crap, dude. Come on. And not to you. I'm not saying come on to you. 3,000 for the. Written by a napkin. But the thing is, with a lot of people don't understand what that means. I mean, you can eat healthy and be in a caloric surplus and still gain fat. That's the thing. Indigo meal plan is extremely specific. Down to like, eat X amount of chicken at 7 p.m. 3,000 calories for advice. He must be a really good coach. He must be a really, really good coach. Bryce, I don't mean to. I come up because I'm a little bit angry on your behalf. If you're happy with it, that's great. I'm still pissed off about it though. Because for $3,000, you should be getting the cream of the crop, the best freaking deal, the meal plans, workout routines, everything. He can give me a meal plan if I ask. He trains a bunch of competitors at the gym who've gone nationals, but is he gonna charge you more for the meal plans? Like, that should be part of his package, That should be part of the package, because anybody that's in the gym, that's a trainer, knows that meals, no, he won't charge more. Then get it! I know you said it earlier, like, it was like, he gave you a rough thing. He should have been going to run off the bat, man. If there's anything, diet is the one thing that's going to change the whole game. You know? Yeah, training is going to help you for strongman competitions, but if you're not fueling your body the right way, holy freaking crap, man! Like, what's this guy doing? To me, a trainer who doesn't give a meal plan with their client is setting them up for failure. As long as he's an actual dietitian. That's a good point, too. Weight loss and muscle gain starts in the kitchen. Working out is a secondary activity. So the rough part that started was before I dropped the money for training. He gave me that with just the base gym membership. Is this $3,000 a year? Or is it $3,000 for 6 months? I mean, we're already this deep into it. Might as well start talking about it. If I didn't care about you, Bryce, I wouldn't care about this. I'd be like, all right, man. You know, he has 0 time outside of training this week because of the comp on Saturday. I don't know if you're like trying to like back him up, but if he's like he has 0 time outside of training this week. It's like saying like he has 0 time for his paying client who's paying him $3,000, which I don't know how long that's supposed to go for. If it's $3,000 over every 2 years, okay, you know, but if it's like $3,000 a year or less than that, then he better have some freaking time for you, and especially getting a meal plan set up for your goals, you know? 6 months of training, twice a week. Holy frickin' crap, man. Bryce, I'm not sure if you're the type of guy who needs to have someone working out with you to be successful. To me, I don't think that's the case because I've seen you drop that much weight before. I've seen you drop a massive amount of weight, and I know you didn't have a coach or anything for that. I don't think you did. But I'm gonna be straight up with you. I don't like talking about money, like my personal finances, but because this is coming up, you need no one around to work out, you don't need this freaking guy. You don't need this freaking guy to pay $3,000 every 6 months. I'm sorry, you're getting ripped off. No meal plan? And a guy who doesn't have time for you because he's busy with the meets, but you're paying him $3,000 every 6 months? $6 grand a year? Bro, I pay $1,200 a year to work with Sonny, and he gives me updated meal plans and updated workout routines. I don't have to work out with him, and I get updates every 2 to 4 weeks on my meal plans. $1,200 a year. I get $200 a month. And his rates are going up now, and he calls me and we get to talk, and he lives in Thailand. I'm paying way less technique training for this. I know you're gonna defend it, but I'm telling you, you're getting ripped off. I know you're not happy about this. I know you probably feel me. You're like, frickin' A, man, you know? But what honestly, what techniques can't you learn off of YouTube? You know? Or what coach? I know you're pissed, but I'm also pissed for you that you're spending $3,000 for every 6 months. I'd be pissed off too. I'm sorry I can't agree with you on it. Yeah, but did it have to be him? You know? I'll let it go. I'll let it go. There's no point in trying to convince you any other way, but I'll let it go, bro. I'll let it go. I'm just pissed off because you're a buddy of mine, and I feel like you're getting taken advantage of. But if it's worth it to you, it's worth it to you, you know? I'll leave it at that. I don't mean to piss you off, you know? You've not convinced me on this at all. Yeah, I know, that's why I'm stopping. I told him exactly what I needed, and so far he's performing what I asked. Yeah, so if it's worth it to you, it's worth it to you. I know I'm not gonna convince you. I know. But I have an opinion, and you know what? I've spent too many years holding back my opinion from my friends, afraid of what they're gonna think of me. I'm done, I'm sick and tired of that crap. You know? Ugh. Because all my friends want to tell me their opinions, and I'm like, okay, cool, you know, I'll listen to your opinion and stuff like that. But I always have to hold back my opinion because I'm afraid they're gonna get pissed off at me. Point proven. They're gonna get pissed off at me because I care. Find my disagreements on stuff? Okay, good. I care about my friends. I wanna make sure they get a good deal, and I'm tired of holding back my opinion. So, that's that. Yeah, we're good, bro. We're good. Never mind. I'm just gonna keep on going in a frickin' circle. Oh. Oh. Yeah, usually when my opinion comes out, it starts off something anyways. That's why in the past I've always been too like, I'm not gonna touch up on anything. Me neither, bro. Me neither. We've had our arguments before and it's gotten like this. Yeah, and they're so silly, I don't even remember them. I don't even remember the last argument or disagreement that we've had, you know? Sorry I pissed you off. I don't mean to cause friction early in the morning or anything like that. Or even to, start harping about your program and stuff like that. I mean, somebody could easily harp about my program, but I gotta remember, to me, my program's worth it, and if it's worth it to you, whether I disagree with it or not, it's worth it to you, you know? If you're happy with it, you're happy with it. No, we never hated each other. Oh. 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 I told my trainer though, I said, can we start the big cut in February? Because end of January I'm going to Disneyland. I'm gonna eat my freaking heart out. I told him we're gonna be walking so much on those days, but we're gonna eat some food. And he was like, yeah. He's like, that's perfectly fine. So got everything planned out, so I'm not gonna be like destroyed. Sorry, sweat from fear. Okay. Most of my training right now is because if you don't do lifts right, you get seriously injured, and I want to do everything in my power. No, that makes sense. I mean, strongman training and competition is like, it's like almost like extreme stunt work with strength. you know? You know, those Atlas logs, how long you can hold two like pillars that are tipped over, like that's freaking cool. That's actually my favorite one out of Power Man. First off, because of the name of it, but also just the idea of this guy just standing there holding these ropes or chains or whatever, holding these pillars that are slanted. I mean, he's just like that makes me want to do powerlifting, you know? It's freaking cool. But yeah, it is almost like extreme stunt work with strength. Herculean hold, that's a nutty one. What's that one? Is that what that's called? Herculean hold? Where you're just like holding the pillars? Because it's freaking awesome. It's almost like that showcase. To me, that's like the ultimate showcase of strongman. Is holding those pillars like that. Because you just stand there and just exert your strength for an audience. It's so cool. I lost count. I lost freaking count. Ah. You US guys are scary. Scary. That's funny. My goal right now is to drop 7 pounds for the comp because that puts me in a low. Oh yeah, lower class, weight class. That makes sense. And you'll have no problem doing that. And the only reason I say that because you've lost a lot of weight before. Once you do it once, it's really easy to do it again because you know the process of doing it. If you lost so much weight before, which you have, you understand the functions of calories, you know? Now, give it that calorie deficit is kind of the standard, but yet there are some cases that it just doesn't work for everybody. And beyond that, I don't understand it. I don't understand how to lose weight if that's not the case for everybody. I'm not a dietitian. I'm a film major. I talk about film. Oh yeah, going back to that thing I was talking about critically analyzing and enjoying film, we always differentiated those, you know? In college, we could never use the phrase, oh, I like that film. Wasn't allowed. Couldn't say it because it was super subjective and you didn't have anything to back it up. And it really didn't matter if you liked the film or not. Anyway, sorry to go back. I remember I mentioned that and I never finished off with that comment. Wrestling naked and drunk with your opponent. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, let's get these planks done. Whew. Yeah, my day's gonna be like go, 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 all the way until around 3 o'clock. I'll maybe have 2 hours to work on some stuff. Oh boy. Oh, body's shaking. Yeah. I'm not a fan of planks either, Bryce. I'm not. I'm just doing what I'm told, you know? Without having some superior guy in the military bending over me, telling me what to do. I can't stand that anymore. That's the thing I can't stand is having someone directly telling me to do something in the gym. I don't mind having a workout plan in place, like I do, but I just can't do that anymore. 9 hours? Brimstone. And from the bottom of my heart, from the depths in my soul. F that. 9 hours, 30 minutes, 1 second. That's a no. Like your abdominals start probably just ripping themselves apart. Yeah, no, screw that. Listen here. Here's how powerlifters work. All right, you gonna give us a rundown? I can barely count to 5. But you gotta pee. Unless you're just going right there, Lances, you know? If I remember right, he was vomiting and crying throughout his latter half of it. Like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's like, what, you couldn't go the extra 30 minutes to make it 10 hours? That'll make someone go, Ree! Oh my gosh, 9 hours and 30 minutes and 1 second. That's a hard pass. I'm dying at 1 minute. And I'm in generally good shape, you know? Can you imagine that? Oh, I have to have this record. Oh, oh. I have to have this record. Just puking your guts out while planking it. His shoulders must have been just dying too. Give me a bucket. Oh. The equivalent of Arnold. Wait, what, Hefe? Hefe, you come up with the most random things sometimes. The previous record was 8 hours, 15 minutes, and 15 seconds too, so he kept going way, way longer than he had to at some point. It's just self-destruct. Yeah, it seems like it is. Yeah, I'm confused too, Lances. I don't know. Figure it out with Hefe. You want to call you Arnold? Yeah! You do the push-ups over Europe. In Bosnia. Yeah! Just Hefe things. Once I hit the 8 hours, 16 minutes, I would just call it quits. Yeah, I call it quits at the 1 minute mark. You know? Hefe! It's El Hefe! At 2 minutes, I'm already starting to shake, you know? I'm starting to shake at 2 minutes. I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? Have I ever done a 2 minute plank? I don't even know if I've really gone for it. I don't even think I've seen that as like a reason. Like, is there a reason to do 2 minute plank? For me, I don't know. Like I said, 1 minute planks, I'm pretty much gassed out. Oh. I think I'm just doing 30-second planks. Just imagine that guy just like, you got 9 hours, 25 minutes. Oh, just puking. Oh, he probably just puke all over his hands and his arms, you know? Guy was freaking dying. Oh. Oh yeah. Maybe 3 minutes. That's gonna be around max. And had a bit warmed up already. Should we do a max just to finish mine out? I can do a max. Let's see how long I can go. I don't think I can go for 3 minutes. I don't think I can. I can try it though. No, Hefe, you're good. We just get confused with what you say sometimes. We're just like, where'd that come from, you know? So you're good. We're just giving you a little bit of a hard time, just some tough love, you know? Not tough love, we're just giving you some love. Not trying to make fun of you or make you feel stupid or anything like that. We're just genuinely confused. Some of the correlations you make. We're like, oh, okay, you know? I'm not doing anything the rest of the day. Let's see how long I can go for. This is my last set, and we're finishing up the workout after this. So let's just see how long I can do. 3 minutes? I don't know. I'm generally confused. Bruce, when you wake up, I am a confused individual. Where am I? Don't finish so we don't have to move our ways. I got stuff to do though, Effie. I got work to do, man. When you work for yourself, you gotta work, you know? Alright. Let's go for, let's see what my max, alright, let's go, let's do it. Let's see how long I can go for. I got the timer right here on me. You guys want to time it yourself? Go for it. There we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Just gonna focus up here a bit. Already shaking. Screw that. I just, like, my mind can't overdo it. Like, 1 minute, 5 seconds, and I'm already done. All right, let's go. 9 hours and 30 minutes. Let's go. We can tune the logic. That'd have been like 10 hours, 45 minutes. Yeah. Nah, screw that. Hefe. Got nothing to apologize for. Oh my gosh. Hefe, you're fine. You're fine. If I'm gonna be real with you, when you just come out and say stuff like Lance is Arnold, or you know, equivalent of Arnold, we're just wondering. Yeah, 1 minute 7 seconds. Yeah, I just didn't have my mind set in it. I didn't feel like pushing through that pain. Maybe that's a record for me right now. 1 minute 7 seconds, and I'll just have to try harder next time. But yeah, Hefe, we're just genuinely confused, you know? No, Hefe, Mort is just Mort. Mort is an awesome guy who just had a baby, and he loves to lift weights. You know? I mean, if you want to, you know, divinate people, that's your thing. I'm just not into that, and it turns me off, like, divinating people. That's why I just don't really react to it, you know? I'll take it considering I've been sat on my butt for like 4 hours. Dang! Holy crap, Roostone. Ugh. I guess I have to try and beat 1 minute 47 seconds, huh? Well, I'm not gonna get into it, Hefe, but we're not gods. Okay? Again, I'm not gonna get into it. Roofstone. I feel like some friendly competition's coming out here. Maybe I should go for another one, see if I can do that. You know? Let's see if I can do that again. I feel like I'm always down for friendly competition, you know? I started doing swimming, so I got pretty good core going on. Heck yeah. Yeah, that's great. I love swimming. But clearly I already did some rounds of planks before he tried for a second for the record. So let me try it again. Whew, let's go. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ugh. blood rush to my arms here for a second. Oh. The great eternal darkness. Yeah, I was struggling on 1 minute. 2 minutes, 3 seconds, 47 seconds. Oh. That sucks. That really sucks. Oh, like your arms are hurting? Thanks, Hefe. Roofstone did a really good job too. 147? I was hurting. I looked at 147, I was like, holy crap, man, I'm hurting. That freaking hurts. It's not, I mean, my core obviously tight, but like shoulders, holding yourself up like that, you know? Ooh. Ah. I'm not in a good mood. You did more than friendly competition, Roofstone. Friendly competition. Now you got a bigger number to beat. And then once you beat that, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna beat that one. And then you're gonna beat that. And then we're gonna get in shape together. We're already in shape, we're gonna get in better shape. I'm not in a good mood. I know you're saying that with a smile on your face though, you know? Oh, that freaking hurt. Woo. 5 years from now. Okay, Roofstone. I beat your 6 minute mark. Now you gotta beat my 6 minute, 3 second mark. Go. I have no idea I did 9.5 hours. No clue. Oh my gosh. Whew. That felt pretty good. I mean, it hurt, but it felt good. It feels good. I'm actually starting to lose the fat, which is really nice. I mean, it's a slow process, guys. It's slow. You know, it doesn't come overnight, but starting to feel the leanness kind of seep back into my system, which is really good, you know? Really happy about that. I think we're gonna do another max out day in December. We'll see what's going on in January. I'll do my vacation. And after that, that's, holy crap, man. Whew. I'm probably gonna go to the gym at the hotel and probably live stream as well. I'm out there, so I'll bring you guys along for the ride. Go to fat suction. It's fast. Yeah, but you actually, if you do liposuction, you're actually taking away your fat cells. That's not a good thing. Because you don't gain more fat, you just increase the size of your fat cells, and you decrease the size of your fat cells. Yeah, so when I go on my vacation, I'm probably going to stream my workouts at the hotel. I'll wake up early. I'll probably do like a mobile stream, so we can still, still connect and have some fun. But I want to go enjoy Disneyland with my brother and not be like, oh, I'm on the phone all the time, you know? I don't want to annoy him. Ugh. I might make a video on it, I don't know. Almost just kind of want to get away also those days, because we're just going to have a lot of fun. Just give me my brother and I, first time at Disneyland together. It's only real fat reducing surgery is stapling your stomach, and that is because it forces you to do the work yourself. Yeah, because then you really can't put so much into your stomach, and then you're reducing your calories because it's almost like physically forcing you to not eat as much, you know? Kind of a crazy process if you really think about it. So, all right. Anyways, I'm done. Bryce, tons of love, brother. I mean, we know each other for so long. I'm sorry things got heated. I just got really passionate about it. I had to voice my opinion, but we're good. I'm really rooting for you though. You know? Stables all the time. My dad's perfect. Oh, really? Ooh, I didn't know that happens. It's all good. Yeah, I'm sorry we got all heated. I remember that if it's worth it to you, it's worth it to you. And I think you're gonna have you're still gonna have some really good results, you know? It's gonna be great. I'm just really excited to see what happens with like your first competition and just seeing your overall like physical improvement. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be awesome. So, we're good, bro. I miss you, man. Like, I haven't hung out with you in forever. It's just, with everything that happened these past couple years with COVID, it just kind of freaking sucks. And it's still, cases are rising, by the way, in Arizona, guys. We hit 3,000 last week, 3,000 new cases. So, heads up. Welcome to winter. Screw it, 2-minute plank into a new bench press routine. Let's go. No day off. I could probably bench a little bit more, but it's the time. We've already gone 2 hours. I gotta get ready because in an hour and a half I need to leave for this VR study I'm doing. So the day part isn't the biggest part for me. It's the technique, so I don't injure. Yeah, I don't want you to get injured. I'm really nervous with heavier weights now. Yeah. Load up on the carbs, man. Load up on the carbs. I mean, I'm not a nutritionist. If I were in your position, I would be eating some serious carbs, some pretty healthy carbs, so that you have the energy to get that weight up. That's all I'm gonna say. Because I'm not a nutritionist. I don't have a degree in that. You know, I just know from experience that when I have carbs, I do wonders in the gym. I do some pretty cool stuff. So, and I think you're gonna do it right. I think I think if you diet right, you're not gonna be nervous. You're gonna be like, I'm gonna overpower this. And I think with your nervousness, that's gonna possibly cause that injury. But I think you're gonna have the right mindset to look at this like 200-something pound stuff and just freaking lift it over your head, you know? We got over 4,800 new cases this week, as of this morning, in Arizona. Oh, great. Rice, sweet potatoes, and veggies from today. Are you doing white rice? Because if you are, I'm really jealous. I love white rice. But my trainer has me on brown rice when I do brown rice, and I can't stand it. I can't. I'm so sick of brown rice. His shoulder stability. I'm doing some strength. Yeah, that's good. I remember you get surgery on your shoulder. No, you are doing brown rice? I can't stomach it right now. I can't do it. It's just too bleh for me. Like I'll put it in my mouth and just spit it out. Like my body rejects it. Unless you know a way to make brown rice taste good. If anybody knows a way to make brown rice taste good but keep it healthy and not add in a whole bunch of calories to it, please share that with me in Discord or something like that. It's just brown rice? Oh, okay, alright. Yeah, but how do you make it good? I've never found a way to make it taste good without adding a bunch of calories, like adding butter and which sounds really sick, adding butter to rice now, I think about it. No. Maybe in the past, but no. I don't know. If I was on white rice, like jasmine rice, I think I'd be super happy to be like, sure, I'll do white rice, you know? Because Rosie, she makes some awesome white rice. She knows the good rice to buy too. She's very picky about her rice, and that's a good thing. Because I've never known rice to be anything other than just rice. But then she's like, no, there's jasmine rice, there's balsamic rice, or whatever. Different types of rice, you know? So, I just get like really picky about food sometimes. I wanted to try making it with chicken broth, low sodium, and some garlic. Ginger and garlic, that sounds pretty good. Like I'd be down to try that with brown rice and see if it tastes better. I just want it to taste better, you know? And the hard part is like you can't get that softness out of brown rice unless you like load it up with water, like a lot of water. And it gets kind of messy, you know? But I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I don't want to go. I love hanging out with you guys, but we have things to do, right? Bryce, you probably gotta get to the gym here pretty soon. And I gotta go get ready for the day and head out about 45 minutes north. Actually, I'm heading out to around where you're at, Bryce. Probably living a little bit farther. So I gotta head up there and then come back. Let me sit down for a second. And then Rootstone's gotta go beat my record. Axle deadlifts? Oh, snap. What are axle deadlifts? Yeah, so, everyone's got something to do. I'm just taking a break and sitting down for a second because I'm like, whew, that last plank was pretty rough. Bigger bar, okay. So, so it's like a thicker bar and you just deadlift it? That's pretty much what it is. Is there like a truck pulling thing? I want to say there is, right? Something like that. So it also helps with grip shape. I've heard there's actually these things you can buy. There are these grips that you put around a normal bar, and it widens your grip, so that you end up working when you're doing like curls. You end up like working this part of your bicep even more, or something like that, instead of this. Yeah, like it changes it. I remember like Jay Cutler had a pair of them, and he was using them. It's something different. In Worlds, yeah, but not in regional comps. Okay, gotcha. All right, cool. All right, guys, I'm gonna head out. I will catch you guys tomorrow. We'll probably maybe do legs tomorrow because I'm not doing cardio tomorrow. I didn't want to do cardio and legs in the same day. Not about that. So probably do legs tomorrow. Get hyped up on 3 scoops of pre-workout. So yeah, I saw those. I do need to get some straps though for that bar. That's good. Yeah. You have a good one too, man. Good luck at the gym. Stay safe. I'll catch you guys later. Have a great fantastic day. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.